What's going on, everybody? If you're seeing this page, that means the official Torian Rain Reloaded merch store is now available. To get access to the store, make sure you go ahead and click the store tab on my YouTube channel. From there, you will be able to see all the merch that is available. We have mugs, shirts, hoodies, joggers, and so much more to come. All original designs made by yours truly, Torian Rain Reloaded. Now go ahead and get your merch today, and you can feel nothing in style. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Torian Rain Reloaded channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell twice to be notified whenever I upload a new video or go live. If you are a member, thank you for being a contributing member of the channel. If you are a patron on Patreon, make sure you go ahead. Thank you for being a patron over there on Patreon. That's where I will upload or have been uploading my exclusive, I guess you can say, extreme kind of content that I cannot put over here on YouTube. But as y'all can see today, we are going to be talking about a familiar subject matter. Some of you may or may not be familiar with this person. I have talked about this person fairly recently on my channel twice already. They've already gotten one Blackarin entry, and I think history is being made because I think they are the first Blackarin to get a second entry. But before we get into all of that, let me introduce my guest. Y'all have seen him before. Some of you who are subscribed to me are subscribed to him. But if you are not, make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to his channel and run those numbers up because he gives great information and he is very good when it comes to the political spectrum, which is why I also have him on here today, because the person we're talking about is in the political realm. But Kid Gravity, you can take it away.
Hello, I am the guest. I am Kid Gravity. I have a channel here on YouTube, Kid Gravity Beyond, where I do politics and social commentary. And I don't know why we're going to waste our energy on this woman, but we have to get her out of the paint because she's running for Congress next year. And I do not want to hear Representative Lavern Spicer as a member of Congress.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, if people that wasn't familiar with her to let them know a little bit about her, but you pretty much just
okay. Yeah, we could do that really quickly.
Okay, cool.
Yes, Lavern Spicer, Black woman. She's living up in North Florida, so that's Trump country. She is a maggot mascot.
Did you say maggot?
I said maggot.
I just had to make sure I heard that correctly.
Yes, she is a devoted member of MAGA. The Make America Great Again. I've cooked her before on my channel a couple times because she decides when she really gets her hooks into something, she has to go do a video and just cuss all over the place, but then tell you how bad she does not have it. And sounds like what Torian has coined a Blackarin, a Black Karen. She looks like she would get upset that you didn't put that extra seasoning on the smothered chicken.
And let me just also add in too, and I actually said this in my first Blackarin video that I did about her about a month or so ago, that she is indeed married to a Black man. I just want people to know you can still be a Blackarin and be married to a Black person and still be very off code. I just want people to, I just have to throw that out there because a lot of people think, if they're married to a certain someone outside of their race, that they're dubbed that already. Trust me, there are some rarities who are married to their own and still act out, and she's one of them. But she posted a tweet recently, and we're gonna go over that tweet that she posted. Before we actually go to Kid Gravity, how did you come to learn about this tweet?
I learned about this tweet when you put it in the Discord, and I looked at it and I said, first I laughed, then I said 2024 is going to be so much fun. And number three, boy, we in trouble. we are in trouble as a I don't even want to call this a country, as a nation. of different people.
I
We're
call
in
it an
trouble.
establishment for a reason.
Yes, we call it the establishment for a reason, because if this is people that y'all platform and allow to get money for talking, no wonder other countries hate us and the aliens do not want to come down here.
They said we'll be fine right here up on this rock. Y'all can stay right down there.
Yeah,
Y'all got way too much going on down
they
there.
want to take her, but all they get is the crunchy wig.
And you know how what I say, anybody with a crooked wig is not to be trusted. Because I said if your
Mm,
wig is crooked, your life probably is too.
mm,
But this is the tweet right here that I have pulled up. I zoomed it in a little bit so people can read it a little bit better. Because I know like sometimes on the screen, for me on my screen, it shows one way, but for some other might seem far away. But this is the tweet we're referring to that she posted up on October 4th, 2023, which, by the way, we're recording this the following the day on the 5th. Y'all will probably see it maybe this upcoming Wednesday. So we're going to go line by line with this because it's all
mhm,
ridiculous. It's all ridiculous. We're going to take our time with this because we got time today. It says, the first line says, I just saw a heartbreaking story about a New York man that was stabbed to death at a bus stop. Something tells me she's being very performative with that. Because I remember when the Trump mugshot had went out, I remember in one of those lines that she had posted where she was saying that she had saw two brothers or two black men like walking down the street.
mhm.
Oh, so it made no sense. And we was
Yeah,
we was saying in the comment.
that was after the mugshot.
Yeah, that was after the mugshot, and when she was trying to say that Trump had street cred because of his mugshot, and you
Mhm.
know that Dinesh D'Souza said the same thing. And when I was looking at that and looking at the people response and my response, I said, Lavern, you know you didn't see two black men anywhere. Stop it.
Especially North Florida where she live at. Come on.
Right. But she said she saw a heartbreaking story about a man that was stabbed to death at a bus stop in New York. Okay, fine, whatever. But like I said, I know she's being very performative.
Mhm.
But then she goes on to say, then I saw the one about the Baltimore woman that was murdered in her building by a black man she let in. And at this point right here, I knew exactly where she was headed. Because now
Mhm.
she brought up Baltimore, and we know what that's code for. And then she says woman murder in her building by a black man. So we already know where she's headed. Because they know,
Mhm.
like, they like to use Baltimore, Chicago as their talking points for black people.
Yeah.
But like I said, she, in my opinion, doesn't really care about these instances. She's just using this to push propaganda, which, as y'all have been reading ahead of us, probably can already see. She says, I'm just going to say it. White folks, y'all need to move out these Democrat cities.
This woman is so funny that she said that. That's where I started laughing.
Mm-hmm. That's funny. And then when she said that, I'm thinking about they want to talk about these Democrat ran cities or blue states, but they never talk about Owsley County
True.
or any of these other these rural ran down red states that are just as bad, if not worse.
Yeah, that familiar side be kicking their ass and they never want
And
to talk about it.
let's not forget about the about them opioids either.
Mm-hmm.
That's plaguing them and has been plaguing them for years now that they don't talk about. I mean, even Trump didn't even make it a national emergency situation back in, like, what was it, 2016, when they was begging him to do it. And he said, no. He said, we're going to put our money elsewhere. We're trying to build this wall. He
Exactly.
felt building that wall was more important than the people who supported him, or those in that realm who were supporting him were literally falling over all over the place looking like zombies.
Yeah. And
He
7 years
probably,
later, now you got Congress talking about, yeah, we gotta curb these drug traffickers.
exactly.
We
And
need
guess
more
what?
resources.
And guess what they're trafficking over here? The same stuff that we were talking about back in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an endless cycle.
Yeah.
And she goes on to say, Democrats got black folks all riled up against you.
What?
Y'all, for those of y'all listening out here, this is the example of what PC likes to call a free thinker. If they
Mhm.
call a black person a free thinker, which they probably have called Lavern Spicer a few times over, that's not considered a compliment. That is an insult. Because even some of them have to know that what she's saying makes no sense, but many of them will just go along with it because it makes them feel good.
I
She
like how
said,
she thinks I like how she just doesn't acknowledge that every city's gonna be quote unquote blue because you got a whole bunch of people in there.
yeah, she's literally telling, she's literally trying to tell PC to get up, pack up all your stuff, uproot your life, and then move to these red state enclaves. I'm like,
Mhm.
they're not going to do any better there.
Right. I mean, look,
They're,
like down here in Atlanta, do you think most white people live in Atlanta? No, they live in the suburbs where it's a little closer to being in the middle.
Mhm.
But
Right.
you know, they just focus on Fulton County and DeKalb and Cobb and Gwinnett and think that's what makes Atlanta blue. Boy, if you go listen to the conversations one time, they gonna tell you they were blue.
Hmm.
You know, she dumb. That's all we gotta say.
But
She dumb.
but they think she's so smart. Like, you should, like, did you get a chance to see like the reposts or the quotes under this post?
Yes.
Man, listen, we might have to read through some of those just so y'all can see
Yeah.
how ridiculous some of the people sound.
Mhm.
Then it goes on to say they done cut back your police forces. Wait a minute, didn't Biden say he wasn't going to defund the police?
Refund 4 times during last year's State of the Union. Even AOC got up and clapped.
I said, like, I said y'all have a loathsome or disdain towards this man. He literally said, like you said 4 times,
Mhm.
that they're going to refund the police, not defund them.
And,
And
and
y'all
y'all
you still say stuff like this.
and y'all so smart. Please show me the
Right.
news clip where
Exactly.
please show me the news clip where that station reported that their local police got defunded. Please show me that. Put that in the comment thread of this video. I want to see it.
You probably we'll be waiting until we turn into skeleton.
We wait until November 6, 2024.
Okay, then she goes on to say, and they do catch and release on violent felons. Does she not know about my Operation Protect the White Boy / White Woman series? I've done several of them last year, and I'm still doing many of them now. I think I have one coming up probably soon. I think I just recorded one actually recently.
Can we talk about the white girl they just let go home after she shot at police?
There you go. You know, everything that they say that we do involving the police, they do 10 times more and get away with it. I'm like, because the one thing I always pay attention to is, what did they do involving the police? And then I look at that mugshot. Most of the time, their mugshots, they look so clean.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some of them look like they haven't bathed, but you know, when I say clean, I'm talking about they ain't got no bruises. They don't have no cuts on their faces. They don't look like they got roughed up. They look like they just got taken in like it was nothing. For example, even though this person isn't PC, I did one on a south of the Bordarian out of Texas. He got into an hour, like he took out his roommate, he took out a cop, and he got into like this wild west style shootout with the cops, and they took him in with no problem, and the man was deported 9 times, and he still manages to find his way to get in. Had that been us, we would not have gotten past the part where taking out the roommate. But like I said, everything she's putting out there is pure projection. This is nothing but a rallying call to tell PC people to, of course, stay away from other black people, get as far away from them as you can. But like I said, we're gonna go through some of the quoted tweets so y'all can actually see how they interpreted what she said. And she goes on to say, if y'all ever want to be safe again, move to Republican ran areas. There's danger in every facet of society. There's no one safe haven. What are you talking about? You can go anywhere, no matter if it's a quote unquote blue state or a red state, if it's a Republican ran state or Democrat ran state, there's danger everywhere. Why she's putting this up here and claiming that if you go to a Republican ran area, that it's somehow safer. That's nonsense. And when you see some of the replies that people left, it's like, y'all are so dumb. Not Kid Gravity. Now I see why you say the white vote is going to doom us all.
White vote will doom us
because
all.
This is she's part of getting the white vote. This is the white vote right here. Or she's trying to get that.
Mm-hmm. We in trouble, brother. That's why I sent you that meme yesterday. Chris, tell our people to tool up.
Right. And then the last line she leaves is, even if you hate us, we will still protect you.
Who is us?
We? We said the same.
Who is us? Who is we?
Exactly. That we word has been floating around a lot lately from a lot of these politicians. And I found a lot of the ones who keep saying we are the ones who are, as I call them, the Republicans, keep saying we a lot. I'm like, who is we? Y'all don't even come talk to us, so don't throw us in that we.
Thank you. That damn white vote, boy.
No, Lavern, you should say, even if you hate me, I will still protect you. Because you ain't talking, because we ain't included in whatever it is you got going cooked up over here.
Her husband must be glad you go to the office every day. God damn.
Right. I don't even know how he deals, honestly.
He probably tell her to take that wig off at the door.
Shake that thing out for ticks and fleas.
Yeah.
But yeah,
the welfare checks. What the fuck?
Right. Yeah. And I realized too, because she has a blue check, it says last edited at 8:45 a.m. So that means that that this tweet or this post was probably shorter than this, and she probably added some stuff.
You know, you could click it. I think you could click it and it'll show you what she wrote before. Oh Lord. Wait, go to show more.
I think that's the same.
She might have messed up somewhere.
No, this one is different because that says 8:32.
Wait, let me.
I don't know.
I don't know. She might have messed up somewhere. She might have added another line that we not seeing.
Probably because I don't see anything very much different from the original post. But anyway, yeah, that's the post right there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the unfortunate journey, the unfortunate track of going through the engagements of what people said. The first one.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Tariq was the first one. This is my first time seeing this, so that's why I called it. And he got the picture of Mammy up there from Gone with the Wind.
Man. she might be the female Spectacular.
Oh man, but yeah, that's that's the best way to explain her. She is Mammy from Gone with the Wind. R.I.P. to Hattie McDaniel. Shout out to Great Black Shark. He do up. He got one up, man.
Heavy over 9,000.
Well, he said Mammyism over 9,000. Yeah, pretty much. And let me just tell y'all, we'll save you. Oh God, Kid Gravity, not to go shift gears. We talking about Mammy. Look who's trending number one.
Oh, I sent you that in the back channel.
Talk about coincidence.
Yeah, the back channel. When we done, look at that. You might have to get it.
Okay, I'll check it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check it. But what's the odds though? Like, that popped up and who we talk about right now.
They all start to fall. The dominoes, the first domino was flicked. It's very slow.
Okay, let's keep going. Oh, there's yours. You want to read it?
Yeah, I said, of course. Let's blame the citizens and not the shitty politicians and mouthpieces who decided the citizens were pawns in their sick ideology games. Explain to us where the cops were defunded.
And I think I actually replied to that. I think I did. Oh no, it wasn't me. It was somebody else. Look at this. But someone did reply to you. This Daniel person said because citizens can't have accountability. Well, we know what side they on.
I don't even. It's Thursday and the sun is out. I don't even feel like cooking them.
Okay, moving on.
Don't even
Enough
feel like
said. Cooking. Look at this one. This one says BG 900 Warlord. It says the majority of Black Americans live in Republican states. Shut your loud wrong ass up. So
what? Where is this?
That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to figure this out.
Let me think. Let's think about this. Okay, we know they're down here in the southeast. Okay, I get it. Okay, that's only because technically a quarter of the country. Technically,
right?
Okay. There's a big population in Massachusetts, big population in New York. Maryland has a sizable population. There's you forgot about Illinois, Ohio,
Oh,
Michigan.
they don't. Oh, they don't forget about Illinois when they want to mention Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Michigan. There's a good size in Wisconsin. I mean, Milwaukee has a big black population. Washington State, California, Nevada now, Colorado, Iowa is starting to grow, especially in Des Moines.
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell are all these black folks?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. It doesn't
Pennsylvania. I can't believe I almost forgot about Pennsylvania. Where are these black folks?
right, because I don't know where they got this from.
Because they saw the great reverse migration and they think that every black person from the north ran to the southeast. No, sir.
I guess. But anyway,
Come on.
well, look at this one. This one says, if y'all ever want to be safe again, move to Republican run areas. Even if you hate us, we'll still protect you. And that's Lavern right there, y'all. Just giving y'all just letting y'all know that that's Lavern.
He forgot to put the crunchy wig on her.
Well, look at all that fur.
Man, listen, I ain't even say it.
All right, so it's some people in there that's cooking now. So, like I said, these were some of the tweets I didn't see. But there was ones like, from the people that she's catering to did say some things. I'm trying to see if we can come across one. Oh, there's me. I said, no need to adjust your eyes. She actually said this. That's the tweet that I made.
Mm-hmm.
And now we get into the juicy part. We got this person named Iris Serafina who says she said the hard part out loud, the truth. Remember, they always try to say that, they're free thinkers, they're truth tellers and everything like that. And nothing she said was truth, was spewed in truth. My thing is this. If what she said was so truthful, are you going to move to a Republican ran area, assuming you don't live there already?
No. Are you going to talk about that familicide one time?
You're going to talk about Alfred County.
Lee County. You're going to talk about how Tennessee is the only state that allows lynching.
Oh, yeah. They ain't prepared to talk about that.
Or Louisiana. Are you ready to talk about how Louisiana, you could still be put in slavery?
Right.
Oh,
Okay. So we got this one right here. It says, white folks, y'all need to move out of these Democrat cities. And this is, I've heard that somewhere before. And that's another thing. Ever since
Scott Adams,
this dude right here, I forget his name.
Scott Adams.
I'm just call him Dilbert. Scott Adams.
Yeah.
Ever since he made that post or that video a few months ago, they've been literally holding him up as some kind of beacon every time someone like Lavern Spicer posts a tweet or posts something like that. Mm-hmm. They say, Scott Adams said it a while ago, but they got rid of him because, the woke mob, they got rid of him, and the woke left, they got rid of him. They canceled him and whatnot. But we're going to still hold on to his words and put it up whenever we can. He was wrong then, and you're wrong now.
You're going to be wrong November 5th.
I can't wait for November 5th for next year.
Oh, man, I'm taking the day off. I might take the whole week off. There's going to be so much content.
This person says, you're one of those, aren't you? And then they put the raccoon emoji and they got a Umar GIF up here. That's one. Someone else says, why I have to remorse? If you're not on code, then it's F you. Once Black America gets our politics in order, you raccoons and mammies stay over there.
But we already got it in order. It's just now we got to just take the people that are not serious, push them to the side, and just be the cheering section.
Right. Oh, and speaking of Scott Adams, here he is. This is his tweet or his post. He said, provocative suggestion.
Boy, you ain't been relevant. You ain't been relevant since newspapers were still on the street corner. You better stop.
Right. He had to make himself relevant by throwing black people under the bus with that video. Imagine that. That was your way of coming back into the fold.
He's stupid. You're the one that said it. We didn't go through your comment thread and find the tweet. You said it. We didn't pull your. He also got to understand too. There were also conservative newspapers, meaning that they're run by people that identify as conservative. They pulled your shit. It wasn't just the woke newspapers. Everybody pulled your comic strip. Everybody.
Exactly.
If they really believed what you said, the red ones would have kept you. but
Right. So let's see. We got this one right here. It says what the
entire hell.
Okay, I was about to say, what does the E stand for?
Yeah.
What the entire hell is going on in America right now? Am I in denial? Am I naive? Did she really say this addressed to white folks? There is so much wrong with this message that virtual network storage memory could not contain it.
Okay, Mr. Techie.
This one says a black woman warning white folks to get out of Democrat ran cities, and they just pointed a finger pointing down at the tweet. I'm guessing they're in agreement with them.
But we know damn well
I can
Miami real quick.
Yeah, and then I looked at their picture. I said, yeah, that told me all I needed to know. Oh, we got another mammy, another one from Grinds TV. It says, and the Mammy Award goes to.
There's a lot of mammies this year. My Sambo Woman of the Year. It's gonna be tough for the females. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah. I'm just doing it based off of what video had the most views. Last year for me it was Stacey Abrams.
Oh, that had to go without me.
Yeah. She got Black Karen of the year last year because that one was my most watched Black Karen video. I think that one at the time had like 16,000 views in like a week, and I think it fit perfectly because it was right after she lost, so it was like right in the algorithm.
I mean, it's shocking that for me, Candace Owens is like number 4 right now.
Yeah, she's falling down. She's got to try to climb her way back up. She's going to try to claw her way back up, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. This one says, remember, they want us divided, which is why they say things like this. We're already divided. The thing is, Lavern Spicer didn't even have to say that for us to know the obvious.
Yeah, she could have just kept quiet, but
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. This one says, breaking news. Lavern Spicer announces her intention to intake refugees from the Democrat cities into her home, stating she's willing to, quote unquote, protect you from the existential threat of black people. The only requirements are listed as follows. And they got this raccoon in this yellow dress. Looks like the dress from Beauty and the Beast. And then they said, what does this thing say? What to feed a pet raccoon? Mealworms, crickets, earthworms, eggs, fish, vegetables, grain-free dog food, poultry, and fruit. Well, I learned something new today because I didn't know what you were supposed to feed a raccoon. I didn't know what
stay taking dog food. I don't know what's in there.
Right, I didn't know what their dietary needs were. We're gonna read a couple more of these because this is one more things I wanted to go over before we end this.
Mm-hmm.
So we got this person right here says, I saw those white people murdered by psychotic black males too. So this is a person that's adding into what she's saying. And then I saw the young Asian lady murdered by a psychotic black male in Atlanta. Did you hear about that?
What? I saw the Asian lady murdered by a psychotic black man in Atlanta. When the hell did this happen?
Yeah, I was asking you because you down there. So I mean, I figured maybe
I don't remember this, but
no sources.
Yeah, source up.
Yeah, no sources cited. Like they didn't even leave a name of this alleged murderer. Then they says, then I saw the white husband and father murdered by a psychotic black male who had been arrested 66 times in Chattanooga on and on. No sources cited on anything that this person said. They didn't put a name of the victims or the alleged attackers / murderers.
Because I just looked up really quickly and I said Asian woman murdered by a black man in Atlanta. They just keep talking about, well, the first one they had is a south of the Bodarian. Mm-hmm. And then what happened in 2021, which they got their hate crime bill off of. Maybe he's talking about this one. Oh, the music venue one. Maybe that's the one he's talking about. But I didn't even hear that they caught who did it. News to me. I don't remember them saying they had a person of interest. But,
right.
Okay. Let's assume they were black because it's Atlanta.
Oh, guy, it's funny. We was talking about Candace Owens. Look who's trending right now. What is going on here? Like, what is really going on? Because I know if it says Candace, I know it's her. They don't have to put her whole name. Yeah. I know that it's her. And then it says news. That's most definitely, most likely her.
Yeah, it's her. It's just that thing I told you about.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look into. I'm gonna have to look into both of those then.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. This one says, it really amazes me that not once did you write anything in support of Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, Botham Jean, AJ Owens, or Ralph Yarl, nor did you suggest black folks should move out of conservative run cities. The level of self-hatred you have for black folks is sad. That's probably one of the realest posts that we've read so far.
Yes.
Because she didn't say anything about any of those things, but she threw the cape on for PC. And apparently they're under attack because she's literally spewing some of the same things that they love to say how much under attack they are, like that in wokeness page that loves to post those videos with no context where black people and white people are fighting. And then they try to say that black people are attacking white people and this and stuff, this, that, and the third needs to happen as well. She's literally doing the same thing.
And your boy Dinesh is also trending too.
Oh, my goodness.
That's only because of his dumbass documentary coming out.
We're going to read this one last one, and this is a perfect one to end on. And look at their name, Ye Old European. It says, there is no place where white people can run to escape #anti-whiteism.
Bullshit.
We must call out anti-whites and anti-white policies if we want to halt the slow destruction of Western civilization. All people must support white well-being to benefit all, not whiteguilt.org. And it has a check mark. So this is an actual website. And then it says #GoFree.
I'm looking like Michael Jordan when he was looking at the iPad after that quote. What?
And I'm just shocked because it's crazy because it actually has a website that not whiteguilt.org, and it has a check mark, which means it's an actual legit website.
Ye Old European, let me help you. I could give you 10 states right now. You can go and you won't have to worry about black folk. 10. You can go to North Dakota. You can go to Kansas. You can go to Nebraska. Come in. Go to Alaska, you bastard. Just don't go to Anchorage because they got a crime problem. You can go up
a huge crime problem, by the way.
Yeah, black people ain't really going up to Alaska like that. I was gonna say Idaho and Montana, but black people from California have been going over there, so you're gonna be pissed. Sir, you can go to Owsley County.
And maybe help build it up, like fix it, because that place has been in ruin since like the 50s.
You can go to North Florida, where they have all the Trump signs. Ain't no black people over there. You can go to Massachusetts. They like messing with black people up there, but still, you don't even have to go there. You go to Cape Cod. You can go to Hyannisport. You can go to Martha's Vineyard, because they got the rich coons over there, so they're not gonna cause no trouble.
Right.
You go to Maine. They got the immigrant blacks up there. They're not gonna make no trouble. Go to Alabama. I think they still hanging us down there. I think there's plenty of places in America you could go, and you could get away from what do you say? Escape anti-whiteism.
Escape anti-whiteism. Okay. That's funny because that's what me and Rob was talking about in one of the classes we did a couple months back, where it was that anti-white something. It was some kind of ridiculous page that was
anti-white watch.
Yeah, that one, anti-white watch.
From the creators of Asian Dawn and Asian Crime Report.
I truly believe it's a PC person running that page, and I think I had my proof with that screenshot.
You did that short. Yeah. But it's all good because in a few months, Elon Musk is about to let all the blocked people see who blocked them, and we get to go interact with that page again. I say we all bomb them. It'd be funny as hell to see hundreds of accounts, thousands of accounts, Asian Crime Report, and they sitting there all day, Mr. White Man, trying to block everybody.
Yeah, because they definitely blocked me.
they blocked me too.
Yeah. Bad. But anyway, yeah, I'm not going to go through any more of these posts, but I did want to show one additional thing. Now, Kid Gravity, how many times have you said you frequented Lavern Spicer's page?
Since I became aware of her, really?
Okay.
Altogether, probably like 16 times, but I try not to go on her page, but somehow, some way, every week, one of her tweets shows up on my timeline.
Okay. Well, have you ever seen the post that she had pinned at the top of her page?
Uh, I'm almost a.
This
Oh
one.
Lord. Oh Lord.
Have you seen this?
I have.
Okay. I just wanted to ask because we're gonna play this.
Oh God.
For those, you can tell by Kid Grad's reaction, it's going to be one of those another one of them slow burn type of things. Even though it's only 3 minutes,
Slow burn. That's what we calling her now.
Slow burn.
Slow burn.
Yeah, but yeah. But the reason why I said that is because this is Lavern Spicer's campaign ad or campaign video, because it's not really an ad. It's her campaign video for her for the position that she's running for. I want y'all to pay attention to what she says, but also her tone as well, because she sounds like she's, I don't know if she just climbed out of the bottle. Like her demeanor is very off in this video. And it's crazy too, because when I was looking at the quotes from this video on her actual page, it was even people that whose ass she loves to kiss all the time that was in there clowning her. But we gonna play it. And Kid, if you want me to stop at any point and you want to give some extra commentary on anything that she says, go ahead. And let me just say right now, I think I only listened to about 10 seconds of this, so I didn't even get even too far ahead. So this is pretty much all brand new to me.
We have a president that is currently in office that apparently does not care at all about this country. He is sending billions and billions of dollars to the Ukraine to take care of their country, and nothing for the American people that have worked all of their life paying taxes. Many of them are homeless right now, staying in the streets. I operate a food bank here in South Florida, and I am Lavern Spicer, and I have seen firsthand the effects of his policies that are taking place and how they are affecting everyday working people.
Can you stop for a second?
Mm-hmm.
She said South. So she operates a food bank in South Florida, but she's running in North Florida. How the hell does that work?
I don't know. I couldn't stop looking at that nest on her head. And how she said affecting. She says affecting.
I heard that. She was definitely under that bottle.
Right.
Maybe I'm wrong. Let me look up her district real fast, because I could have sworn it was north. All right, maybe she moved down south. Okay. She's trying to run for a seat in Miami. All right, to represent the area of Miami. All right, do your thing. You ain't gonna beat no Cuban. If there's a Cuban on the ballot, you lost.
Right.
We'll go ahead.
And I am so sick and tired of this woke culture.
I didn't even expect this. It's how she said it. This culture. I gotta run that.
You run that back.
I gotta run that. That was too funny. Oh man.
I'm so sick and tired of this woke culture.
Culture. It's like she's saying court and torture in one and just mixed it together. Torture.
Oh. Man, that was funny. I was, like I said, this is my first time listening to it. So like me laughing that hard, that was a genuine reaction, because I did not expect her. I'm not shocked she said woke culture. It's how she said it.
We're culture.
Culture.
Why are we?
And mind you, this video was posted on the 24th of March, which was right around the time, I don't know if it was before or after Brianna Joy Gray checked Bethany Mandel asking her to define what woke is.
Remember, they're not going to acknowledge that she got cooked on that.
We did, and that's all that matters.
Yes, sir.
And when we look back on the best moments of 2023, that's definitely going to be in there.
Mm-hmm.
Open borders. I'm sick of them putting drag queens in our school system in different places where they don't belong. And
Stop.
God knows.
All that, first off, all that sad. You see all the neck popping she's doing?
Yeah, but they're not in the schools. They did that in libraries. Where you get schools from? And they don't even do that anymore. You don't even hear that shit no more.
Yeah, because enough people made enough noise.
But again, she did this back in March, so
yeah,
we gotta take it with that. But yeah, but even we ain't hear shit about them all summer.
Mm-hmm.
But okay.
I'm sick of seeing these men that are supposed to be a woman that are on these magazine covers and competing in women's sports. This should
wait. Hold on. Let me rewind that back because it sounded like she said that incorrectly. Did you catch that? She said, "I'm tired of seeing these men that are supposed to be women."
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she went from plural to a single.
And competing in women's sports. This should not be allowed in this country. And that is why
Why does she look like she's reading a teleprompter?
It does. It does. It looks very
like she's struggling. Go put on your glasses. You wear glasses. You should have wore the glasses.
Congress here in the United States. I am a conservative candidate. I'm running in District 22 against Lloyd.
It was 24.
What's that?
Wait, I thought it was 24. Wait. You know what? They might have redistricted. They might have done a redistricting because I think I remember they said that it became 24.
Okay.
Ma'am, you got to update this.
Yeah, because like I said, for those of y'all watching, this is the video that's pinned at the top of her page. If you go to her page on X, this is the first video. This is the first thing you see on her page underneath her bio. That was, again, posted March 24th, 2023.
I am a conservative candidate. I'm running in District 22 against Lloyd Frankel.
Now, didn't you say if she ran against a Cuban, she would lose?
Yes.
Is that guy Cuban?
What was the name again?
I think she says, look, I don't know if she said his name correctly. Hold on.
In District 22 against Lloyd Frankel.
Lloyd Frankel? That sounds
Is she trying to say Luis Frankum or Louis Frankum?
Let me see. 24th race. Let me see.
Because I don't know if she's saying, but then again, she didn't say woke culture. She said work culture.
She woke culture.
Work culture. Oh my
god! Whose mammy is this? Right. Wait, how is she gonna run? Does she even know what district she running for?
What did you pull up?
She wrote 24th on her page, but
and she said 22 in here.
She keeps saying 22. Which one is it? Okay, so it is 22.
But she has 24 written up there.
But she has 24. She don't, that damn bottle you talked about.
But who is this?
Louis Franco. That's a white
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Louis. That's what I thought. But she said Louis.
She in that bottle, boy.
So we got work culture. She doesn't know what district she's in, and she's mispronouncing the person she's running against naming. You said if she's running against a Cuban, I don't know what his background is, that she would lose. To my knowledge, didn't she lose before?
Mm-hmm. She came in third.
What was that last? Is that last place?
I think it was.
Okay, I think it's safe to say that that's going to be the same outcome this time too.
Like,
let's continue. She is part of the establishment, and the establishment is dumping tons and tons of money into her campaign. That is a D+6 district. It is a swing district. Okay. It is a winnable district. And that's why I'm here. I'm asking you for your support. I am going to go door to door and talk to people because I'm not afraid of people. And I am a fighter. And I will fight hard for this country because we need people in Congress that are American first and that actually happen to care about what's taking place currently in this country. I'm asking you to support me, support my campaign, and make a donation.
No. I gotta cook her.
What
Wait a
happened?
minute. No, I got to cook you. Lavern. Okay, I'm not gonna knock the everyday person. I ain't gonna do that. I get
Mhm.
it. Ma'am, you used to be a cosmetologist. I'm not saying you ain't supposed to know about politics, but cosmetologist, cosmetologist. Shout out to all my cosmetologists out there. Ma'am, I'm going to ask the question Teslin asked Vivek Ramaswamy. Um, what have you done to give the people in that district confidence that you can represent them correctly in Washington?
Mm. Cue the
Because
Jeopardy music.
I actually, if I was on my page, I would have played it. But ma'am, okay, here's your general election for District 24. That was in 2020. Ma'am, Frederica Wilson whooped that ass badly. So now you're moving to 22 because you think it's easier because it's Fort Lauderdale. Ma'am, you are not going to win that.
Yeah, especially when when you hear the name of the person that she's running against. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he probably got that on lock, most
You
likely.
don't have that Caribbean vote. I can already tell.
Mm-mm. That's why she made the post that she did, because again, when they can't get it on actual merit or an
Mm-hmm.
actual platform, they have to throw other black people under the bus. That's why shout out to Van Latham and Rachel Lindsay over there on the High Learning podcast when they had to check and thoroughly check Larry Elder, because he kept saying, I'm running this campaign on fatherlessness in the black community. And when they were asking him, like, how do you plan to combat that? He had to come back at Rachel and do the deflection thing and says, so do you agree with there being a fatherlessness problem in black America?
Oh, by the way, remember what I said
What's
about them
that?
Cubans?
Uh-huh.
You know, she lost the primary to a Cuban.
She's losing this. She's fighting a losing battle.
No, we have to let her fight the battle because it's content. It's content. This is gonna be November
And when
5th.
when she loses, she will get a nice live stream triple P like Candace did.
Yes. And please be here, family, November 5th, 2024. I will be live the entire day.
Man.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna vote local and state, and then I'm gonna come home, take a little nap, and maybe about 4 o'clock, we just gonna ride that through.
Yeah,
it's gonna be
a long night.
Oh, it's gonna be a long night.
People gonna like call out sick the next day.
Oh my God. You know how many people called out sick when Trump won at my job when I was in New York?
I bet.
I was like, you do know the Earth's still gonna be here tomorrow.
Exactly.
Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, let's see what else you got to say.
Yeah.
To the campaign. It does not matter how much, because every dollar count. And I cannot do this without your support. I am here for you. I support you. I support this.
Huh?
Why didn't you call Trump?
She probably thought she could handle this on her own. And she knew Trump wasn't going to answer her.
They in Florida. She can go right down the street. At least get to the front gate, buzz it in, like, Mr. President, it's Lavern.
We gonna get on this MAGA train and destroy the work culture. Culture.
Work culture.
Oh, that's gonna be stuck in my head.
It's your sassy friend Lavern. I come in and get a random photo so I could say I was at Mar-a-Lago. And do you have the good stuff out tonight?
Country. And we need people that are not afraid to stand up and fight and make a change take place to all this stupidity that's going on right now. So I am Lavern Spicer. Follow my page. Make a contribution.
Did you say contribution?
Controfucius. Go back a little bit.
Wait, it sounded like she said make a contribution.
So I am Lavern Spicer. Follow my page. Make a contribution.
Contribution. God, God. Can you make an Iraq contribution, please?
I knew I wasn't hearing things. I knew I heard a V in there.
Contribution.
She said a contribution, and you can see it, and you can see it, the V form on her lips.
Oh my God!
You can see the V. There it is. See how she has her lips. That was a V form, and that's not a B. A contribution.
And y'all want to see this occasionally on your TV, yelling at House Democrats? You want to see this? I mean, she not being Frederica. Frederica's in 24. Whoever, she's not being Louise. That ain't happening.
Yeah, that's not happening.
She's done.
She's done out here. That's why now I can see why people was clowning her in the quotes under this video. But like I said, I didn't watch the whole thing. I only watched like the first 10 seconds. So I didn't see all the rest of this. Now I see why people was going at her about it, whether it was what she said or just about how she said it or how she was sounding. A lot of people saying like, Lavern, like, are you drunk? Like he was like literally asking, were you drunk when you made this video?
Are you okay?
Yeah, like Annie, are you okay? Like Michael Jackson asked a Smooth Criminal. But yeah, like I said, it sounded like she literally just climbed out of the bottle.
She only been here for 4 years. Too. She only been on here for 4 years. So we know this is a grift.
Yeah, and that's why, like I said, that's why she felt she had to be comfortable to say what she said about black people in the other tweet, because that's the only way she can keep her white constituent base in tune with her, because they're not going to be there any other way. It's sort of like what Ramen Noodles is doing. That's why he keeps throwing us under the bus, because that's the only way he can keep their attention, because they're not paying attention to him any other way. So this is what she's doing. And the only thing Lavern need to be fighting right now is that wig on her head, because that thing is dry. Speaking of wigs, somebody said, this black woman said, I know, and other black women just don't get me wig when I see one. Her last engagement on this was May 27th. I just wrote on her thing today, you got to update this video. She ain't about to update this. It's already been out there so long, and you know people probably downloaded it and whatnot for safekeeping, just in case they want to spin the block a little bit later. Yeah. But yeah, man, this woman she's a piece of work. She's a piece of something else, but she's a piece of content for me. She a POC, a piece of content. Right. I'm gonna keep my eye on her, because she gonna say something else stupid. Of course. I expect it. And I think she did post something else ridiculous. Not about black people, but it was dumb regardless. But she has to keep the engagement up, because she knows that she ain't going to get very far. And she has to know this. Yeah. She probably trying to see if she can get a podcast too. As if anybody will listen to it. Hell no. Okay. Yeah, I'm not absolutely not. I wonder if she's on YouTube. Thank God she's not. Because if she is, see, the most she's on YouTube, you know what I gotta do. See, the most she's on, if she's not the most that she is on YouTube, is when we on here clowning her like we are right now. She does have a channel. It's only 128 subscribers. What was the last thing she posted? Let's see. 2 years ago, Wake Up, Lavern Spicer for Congress, 3,000 views. It's only a minute and a half. And that didn't, as we can see, that didn't work out for her. Nope. But yeah, y'all, that is the end, y'all. I know I told you we was going on quite one hell of a journey with this one. So like I said, if y'all weren't familiar with who Lavern Spicer was, y'all got an idea now. So y'all pretty much see what this chick is all about. She's grifting just like the rest of them. I wouldn't be surprised if you dug enough into her past that she was once a quote unquote liberal that somehow found the light on the conservative side, aka they gave her more money and then grifted, because that's usually the telltale story of all of them. They were once quote unquote liberal, then all of a sudden they didn't like what the liberals were doing, aka they weren't getting paid enough, so they decided to grift to the right side in order to get more money, and now all of a sudden they are these heavy right-leaning pundits. It's the same song and dance, especially with these black conservatives. They all have the same story.
Yeah, and this story is gonna have a happy ending for the rest of us on November 5th.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. It's like, when November 5th of this year come around, it's like, whatever, it's just
That's
another
gonna be
day.
my Christmas next year.
You like November 5th of 2023. Oh, that's just another day. But November 5th, 2024, however, that's going to be the one. That's going to be the one right there. I'm going to make sure my schedule is clear that whole day.
Oh yes, I might. Well, listen, I'm gonna be in my new career by then, so I might have to take the next day off.
Right.
That might be the recovery.
Exactly. All right,
Oh
y'all.
my god.
We about to get up out of here, but Kid Gravity, I would like to appreciate you for coming on today. This was definitely very, very interesting, very fun, entertaining, especially that video. I think we needed that laugh after that nonsense she wrote up.
I think you need to cut that out and put that as a short.
What part? The video?
Yeah, where she said the one where she said contribution and
contribution.
that and the first thing that we laughed at.
Oh, the work culture,
Yeah,
the work culture.
And then you'd be like, all you gotta say is these are your Republicans you want representing you, and then you just play that clip.
Right. I probably will. But you got anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Yeah. Family, I mean, we're in the hurricane is starting to form in the ocean right now. So make sure you protect your family well, tool up, power tools, the term, but also educate yourself, please, because the Biden sexuals, they're going to be outside stumping for their man and telling lies. Educate yourself with the truth, please. So come to my channel and do it. Go to Black Light and do it. Go to Afro Elite, and I know politics ain't always fun, but we gonna make sure to get you right.
Right. And I will leave the link to Kid Gravity's channel in the description, so make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to his channel as well. Run those numbers up. With that being said, we are about to get out of here. Everybody enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe and be one.